Please welcome Marsha and her husband Paul to the show. Now, before we see the tape of this wedding, Paul, you know, tell us a little bit about how you were feeling that morning. What was going on that morning?
I was just like always, calm and cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's my wedding day, like any other day.
Feeling great. How about you?
Smell fine.
Nervous. Getting my hair done, and I was sick of my stomach. I felt a little queasy in the morning. It was an evening wedding, and I just went through my day getting my hair done, and, you know, I was very, very nervous because I'm nervous.
And you were normally the nervous one.
Yes.
And you were normally just so calm.
Yeah.
Always.
Straight as the
Joe
moon.
Cool.
Right.
Joe
Yeah.
Cool. Let's take a look at Paul and Marsha's wedding. Take a look at this. It was the happiest day of their lives. Paul and Marsha were blessed by their priest and rabbi, but what happened next was not exactly a blessing, more like a curse. Was Paul moistening his lips to kiss the bride? Not exactly. Was the groom having second thoughts? No way. Last minute advice from the best man? No. Look out! What? The show must go on.
Paul and Marsha, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
But yeah,
Ay, 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 ay. All right, now you got to tell me what happened. What happened? Was it nerves? What was going on?
well, it turns out I found out later from a doctor it was probably an anxiety attack. Probably.
Well, but not because you're just anxious because of the whole day, the whole thing.
The whole thing's coming. I was absolutely fine. I was standing there waiting for my bride to come down, and the moment I turned around and saw Marsha and her dad, I just it felt like bubbles coming up through my legs, through my body, and I thought it would just keep going, and it came, and it went through my neck and into my head, and it just stayed there. And at that point, I couldn't really focus anywhere, and everybody was talking. I heard talking, but it sounded like, you know, Charlie Brown's teacher used to speak. Yeah, it sounded like that. I couldn't hear anything. Now, so
I do.
I was done.
So, but now, what did you have to eat that morning? Was it that morning or that
Pizza
night?
and Hawaiian punch. That's it. That's all.
Oh.
And the bridesmaids had to clean your dress.
Yeah, well, he splashed down, and it came up on my dress, and that was, and then it was. They got the lights on, they cleaned up, and he came back.
Came back. They took you out of the room.
It took
45 minutes.
45 minutes away. You laid out. You're feeling better, right?
I came to, my fingers were kind of frozen up like this, and my tongue was numb, so I couldn't even verbalize what was wrong with me. And somebody threw a pill down my throat, and a few minutes later I was feeling much better. So we came back and zipped through the ceremony.
And then once through the ceremony, though, now you had a reception to go to. What happened then?
We kind of did the abbreviated version. We zipped through the dance and then, you know, the toast and everything like that.
Talk about the matron of honor passed out too.
Oh, yeah.
After
No,
he
wait,
came
what
out.
was this? When you came back?
When I came back, her sister
When we came
Michelle
back,
passed out.
The little blonde, she passed out.
In the okay.
And you know what we did? We ignored it because we just
We
wanted to
had to
get
keep
through.
going.
We didn't stop
We propped
anything.
her up and kept going.
Yeah, she fell out. We just said. That's right. That's what we did.
So other people came over, well, I guess.
That's exactly what happened.
So you keep going, but you ended up going to the hospital that night, right? Was it that night that you went to the hospital?
Not that.
No, they told me he was out for 3 hours, and I was at the head table by myself pretty much. And his father came in, and I heard him whisper to somebody that we're going to call paramedics if we can't get him awake now.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back there, and I was like, come on, honey, just wake up. And he woke up, and he threw up again, and he felt better. So they came out, and we did everything. We did throwing the garter, throwing the flowers, the dances, everything, all in like 15 minutes. Just so he could do it, and then he went back.
And then you went on your honeymoon.
We went on honeymoon.
As you can remember.
After a day or so, you felt better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great honeymoon.
We had a great honeymoon.
So now, the people, when you go to somebody else's wedding, what do they say to you?
Here's a cup.
They hand me buckets. They put me to the side. They don't
What'd
give me
you
anywhere
eat
near
this
the
morning,
bride.
honey?
They didn't invite you to the party,
No,
right?
we've missed a few weddings, I think.
We'll take a little break. We'll be back right after this.